Hi, happy Saturday night, everybody. How are you? Good? Good. Haven't seen you for a few days. It's been a nice but cold week as we're getting ready for Christmas and all the fun holidays coming up. Did you put your tree up yet? Or decorate your front of your house? I did. It was fun. Yeah, but I bet yours is bigger and better because there's more of you in your home probably. You're not there by yourself. Well, I have a really cute story for tonight. It's pretty silly. I hope I read it good. It's a little bit of a tongue twister sometimes. But before we get started, I gotta say hi to my friends. I want to say hello to Lainey and Nicole and Addison, Chloe, Izzy, and Abby, Katana, Ari, Anthony, Justin, Bella, Skylar, Lukey and Sophia, Gemma and Sammy, Reese, Max, Brianna, and Giada, Jackson and Xavier, Grayson and Paisley, Joey, Odessa, Johnny and Marley, Charlotte, Landon, Annie and Kipper, Jacob and Peter, and Timmy and Lily and Otto, Livy, Gigi and Jordan, and Emmy. How you doing, everybody? If you want me to say your name, tell your mom to write to me on the bottom at the bottom of this in my comments, and say hi to my child. But even if I didn't say your name, I'm still happy that you're here. Yes, I am. Okay. Well, who wants to get started reading this really, really funny story that's by Patchett? But before we get, hey, there he is, Mr. Adorable. We just love Mr. Adorable, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do love you, Mr. Adorable. Would you like to listen to a story tonight? Yeah? Good for you. Well, this is about animals, that's what you are. You're a lion. Yeah, Mr. Adorable. Mwah. We do love him. Okay, Mr. Adorable, let's get over there with the kittens. Over with the kittens. Do-do-do-do. Okay, everybody. Mr. Adorable knocked my camera over. Mr. Adorable, settle down. Okay. All right. Here we are with this very fun book called Lambslide. Lambslide. And that's by Patchett. Okay, Anne. She's an international best-selling author for children's books. And we like all books, right? That's right. Okay, let's see what this story's about. Lambslide. Oh, look at this picture. I just got to show this to you. Look at this little girl she's with the little lambs. Oh, and there's a little puppy too. There's a puppy right here. Isn't he cute? Oh, this looks like it's going to be a great book, guys. Okay, Lambslide. Here we go. Ready? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Here we go. On the farm, there was a flock of lambs who believed that the sun came up in the morning because they were ready to get up and play. And it set at night because they were tired and ready for bed. So they thought everything was for them. And there they are, playing in the barn with their little friend. I don't know her name yet. I'm sure we'll find out. They thought the grass grew to please them and the rain fell to annoy them. And the only reason butterflies fluttered by was so lambs could chase them. Eating everything was about the lambs as far as the lambs were concerned. Oh, look at this family. Look at this whole family out there out doing chores on the farm. Feeding the animals, cutting grass, picking some apples or something. Maybe their mom's going to make an apple pie. Okay, one day, Nicolette Farmer, that's the little girl's name, Nicolette Farmer announced to her farmer family, "I'm going to run for class president today." Mrs. Farmer said, "You will win by a landslide." That meant her mother thought she would win by a whole lot. But the lambs thought that she said, "You will win by a landslide." This was exciting news for these lambs. "What's a landslide?" the lambs asked their mother. There they are asking their ma, "What's a landslide?" "There is no landslide," said their mother. "Now will you please let me finish my supper?" The lambs were disappointed. They wanted to know what was a landslide. So they were sad. Walking around sad. Okay, let's see what happens here. "Oh, every place we have to play is too flat," the first lamb said. "No one can have fun in a flat meadow." "The pigs get to play in the mud," the second lamb said. "We never get to play in the mud." "That's because we are not supposed to get our wool dirty," said the third lamb. The third lamb always did exactly as he was told. "The horses get to go on fun rides with the farmers. We never get to go anywhere," said the lambs. There they are, watching the horses, pouting, and we never get to go anywhere. Little lammies. Those little lammies. The grumpy group of lambs went back to their mother. She knew the answer to pretty much everything. "How do we get a landslide?" they said. "First, you should see what the other animals think," she told her little lambs. Okay, so they're going to go see what all the other animals on the farm think about a landslide. This sounds like a good idea. So the lambs went to the chicken coop. "Do you think we should have a landslide?" The lambs asked the chicken. "I don't know," said the chicken. "Who would pay for it?" The lambs hadn't thought about this. Here they are asking the chicken, "Do you think we should have a landslide?" The chicken said, "Who's going to pay for it?" "The farmers, I guess," they said, because the farmers paid for everything. Lambs didn't carry any money. They don't have pockets. "It's all right with me," said the chicken, "as long as it doesn't mean I get less food." Well, that shouldn't bother the chickens. "Do you think we should have a landslide?" the lambs asked a goat. "Would goats be allowed to go on this landslide?" The lambs hadn't thought about this, but they didn't see why not. See, they're asking this goat, "Can we go on that? Would you think we should get a landslide?" He says, "Can I go on it?" They said, "Sure, why not?" Sure, why not? It's going to be a very big landslide. There will be plenty of room for everyone. "Then it sounds like lots of fun to me," said Mr. Goat. And there's the goats. They're very happy. They're very happy because they're going to get to go on that landslide too. "Do you think we should have a landslide?" the lambs asked the pig. "Will it cover up any of my muddy places?" said the pig. The lambs hadn't thought about where the landslide would go. They looked around the farm. "It will be built right next to the barn," they said, and there was no mud there. So the pig would be happy. "So a landslide is fine with me," said the pig. Now that the chicken and the goat and the pig had agreed that the landslide would be a positive addition to the farm, the lambs asked their mother what they should do next. "What do you think you should do next?" their mother asked them, who thought all little lambs should figure things out for themselves whenever possible. There she is talking to her babies, saying, "What do you think you should do next, little lambs?" Well, the first little lamb said, "Eat clover." The second little lamb said, "Run through the field." The third little lamb said, "Ask the farmers." "I think letting the farmers know how you feel is the best idea," said their mother. So the lambs decided to make some signs for the farmers, but they weren't very good at it. So Nicolette helped them when she got home from school. After all, she was now the class president. So they made signs. The farmers looked at the signs and they were impressed that the lambs had such good ideas. And this lamb says, "Lambslides for kids. And you." And this sign says, "Lambslide." And it says, "Lambs need slides." This one says, "More fun for lambs." Isn't that cute, those little signs? So that the farmers knew that they wanted to make a landslide. Okay, the farmers decided that the whole farm should vote on whether or not there should be a landslide. So look at all the animals lined up. They're all going to vote. Look at them all lined up. They're going to vote right here in the voting booth. When all the votes were counted, the landslide had won by a landslide. Mr. and Mrs. Farmer thought about how to make the landslide strong enough for the cows and wide enough for the horses. It needed to be long enough and fast enough to make it fun for the lambs. They put a big soft haystack at the bottom so everyone would have a nice landing. And there they are, all carrying all the hay, and they're covering that up with a big fluffy blanket. So when they came down at the bottom of the hill off of the landslide, they would not get hurt. Oh, look at this. The lambs went down the landslide again and again and again. Look how much fun they're all having. Look how much fun they're all having on that landslide. Okay, what happens here? What happened to me? I can't turn the page. Can't be missing this last page. Oh, got it. When they were too tired to climb the hill even one more time, they all cuddled up with their mama. "I think lambs should have a swimming pool with a diving board," one of the lambs said, yawning as she fell asleep. "Shh," says Mama. "Just be happy you have a landslide." Here she is, saying, "Just be happy you have a landslide." And it's time for them to go sleep. What a cute story. These lambs wanted to make themselves a landslide because they heard about someone winning a vote by a landslide. And they wanted to get a landslide, and they went around and they took a vote. They asked all the animals, they explained it to all the animals what it was and how much fun it would be. Then they took a vote. Then they wanted to see who would agree to the landslide, and everyone did. So they built the landslide and had a great time, and everyone enjoyed themselves. And when they were all tuckered out and ready for bed and curled up with their mamas, they just thought about something new they could do, which was a swimming pool. And their mama said, "Just be happy you have a landslide." Yeah, so that's why Aunt Patchett, landslide. That's a cute story, huh? It sure is. I liked it. Yes, I did like that story. Well, that was a little bit short, but it was a very nice story. I liked it too. So I guess it's time for you to start getting snuggled up in your beds. Let me blow you a kiss. Mwah. Somebody told me that they liked when I blew them a kiss because they could feel it landing right on their cheek. And I told him, "I will blow you a kiss every time." So, Anthony, this is for you. Mwah. Okay, listen. Moms, Mama, I need you to like, subscribe, and share my videos with your friends so that more children can hear my stories. And one more thing, this time of year, we're all making donations. So when you're making your donations this holiday season, please don't forget St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Every penny they get goes to taking care of children. You wouldn't pay a cent. Those people, those sick kids, don't pay a penny. They don't have to worry about a bill. All they got to worry about is loving on their babies. Everything else is taken care of by St. Jude's. And that's thanks to people like us that make generous donations at this time of year and all through the year. And $5 is they're happy with that. You don't have to worry about making a giant donation. You can just make $5 or $10. They're grateful for it, and they're thankful. And of course, we're happy that they're able to do the great work that they do, taking care of small children that are sick with disease. And so yes, we're going to remember St. Jude's, and that's a serious thing. But then on the light side, subscribe to my channel, like, and pass on to your friends. Here's another kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah. Send me some comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me your little one's name. I'll say hi. I love you. I hope you love me as much as I love you. Everybody get a good night's sleep, because you got a busy day tomorrow. And I'll see you soon. And dream about your Lambslides. And I love you guys. Good night. Nonie says good night. When you want to hear a story, you come see me, because that's what I do. I read to you. Good night, my babies. Mwah.